So not only did I catch up to him, I pretty much had to whoop his ass there. You know, what can I tell you? Just how it is. All right, I'm going to shut up. Let's put some fuel in this. 2-speed, baby. What's up, Nitro Gang? I'm super excited. Brand new Taco Bell coming right here. If you smell what the Nitro Gang is cooking. Are you ready, guys? We got the Nitro Gang out here. Nitro World Order.
Nitro World Order.
As I promised, I will try to start this up right now. The only thing that's going on, I want you guys to know, I've removed the front belt. So right now we are only in rear wheel drive. You could tell when I lift the front wheels from the ground, right? The front is spinning completely freely. No binding of any kind, but I'm still having a lot of binding issues here in the back. The electronics are on, right? Everything is good to go. Brakes are terrible even when I engage it all the way. It's not good, but the system is working. Under full throttle, we still have massive binding here in the back. Eventually, as I'm going through process of elimination to determine why there is binding in the rear here, I will have to go through each bearing, basically anything that is connected to some kind of movement that could create friction in the drivetrain. Oh, someone behind me? No. This is not one of the best areas here in New York City. You gotta actually be kind of careful. One time, I was running one of my RCs just like this, and this dude runs up to the car. I was kind of far away, actually, from the car. Picks the car up and just, you know, takes off. Tries to run away. You know, what's he going to do with a Nitro? I'm the Nitro guru over here. He probably can't even start it. Of course, you know, he doesn't know that I was on a track team like in high school. Of course, I chased him down. And needless to say, this has never happened again. Of course, he also doesn't know the fact that I was a black belt in karate in my younger years. So not only did I catch up to him, I pretty much had to whoop his ass there. You know, what can I tell you? Just how it is. All right, I'm going to shut up. Let's put some fuel in this. I haven't really done much maintenance other than cleaning the air filter here a little bit, but there will be a whole other video on issues related to air filters with old RCs. They have a very, very small carb opening. So as you take a look at this, this is a really, really small Venturi carb opening. You can't just use a modern air filter. So I probably will have to come up with a way to come up with a new sponge for this air filter system, because there's really nothing wrong with this rubber housing, but the air filter element, the foam itself, is completely destroyed. For now, we're just running it as is because I just want to demonstrate that the engine itself does turn on. Let's fire it up, baby. Anyone in the back? That's right. You stay away from my nitros. Let's fuel it up. I'm only gonna put about a maybe a third of a tank. I just want to run some fuel through the nitro motor itself. You know, we're not going to be doing any speed runs here because we're not ready for that. You know, we're not just going to take cars out to destroy them. This is a vintage nitro collectible. Okay, time to prime the motor. I'm just going to watch for fuel entering the carb here. I put a lot of 3-in-1 oil into this, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, that's right, baby. Look at that. Don't even need the glow starter. Wow. You can't kill a nitro. There's a bunch of friction in the drive system here, I can tell. The motor is idling fantastic. Look at that. Super low idle. We know the 2-speed shifts. How's the motor? It's running cool. Motor's running really nice. Look at that low idle. I can't believe how low this idle is on this thing. It's incredible. 20-year-old Yokomo engine. And the idle is amazing. Wow. And the 2-speed, it definitely shifted. Wow, it's idling like a brand new Nitro motor. Honestly, it's idling better than a brand new Nitro motor. That's such a heat sink. Wow. It is very cold. Look at how long I could just touch it here with my finger. Direct contact, baby. Now this is why I love vintage Nitros. Because you just can't kill them. Alright, changed my mind. I'll drive it a little. Still insane friction there. Fuel. Wow, this thing ran great. I was going to do a whole bunch of donuts, but you know what? It seems to have loosened up a little bit. It rolls a little bit better. Maybe this thing just needed to be ran a little bit, who knows? It seems to roll much better. Well, I still gotta fix this. We need the 4-wheel drive belt to be back on. I don't have my tools with me right now to kind of do that, but whoa, it seems to even roll better. How did this happen? It's a Nitro mystery. Wow, 2-speed baby, that's right. 0.18 Yokomo engine. Look how clean this chassis is. Look at those chassis cutouts. The more cutouts you see, the faster it wants you to go. I would say major success. I'm very happy with this purchase. You know, when the owner of these old Nitros watches this video, you know, let me give you a shout out. Thanks so much for, you know, giving me a good deal, working with me there on the price a little bit. And of course, I can't forget the person who told me about this deal, Joe Cam. His current favorite gas RC, take a look, this is him, and his RC is the Kraken Vecta 5. He don't play small, he runs with the big leagues. But you know what? The Nitro is always going to be king on this channel. I am going to go home, repair this a little bit more. We'll also get the HPI Nitro RS4 2 running. And then we're going to yell a lot of 2-speed, baby. See you later, Nitro Gang. What's up, Nitro Gang? I'm super excited. Brand new Taco Bell coming right here. You know, this is the first one in my area. Oh, what is that? A really cool, looks like a Chevy Impala right there. That's right, Chevy Impala. Anyways, enough of this. It's being built right now. I'm gonna go burn some nitro and then we're gonna test out the engine on this Yokomo GT4. There is a bit of a belt drive situation, but either way, I am gonna be starting up the engine right now, like I said I would. But first, I'm gonna make a little pit stop over here at 7-Eleven and get myself some green juice. Where's that green juice at? I love the green juice. Oh, here we go. There it is right there. 2 for $5.50, baby. Cold press. How you doing? Just these two.
I want your receipt.
No, thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Got the green juice, guys. And now I got some energy and fiber for the first nitro start. It's not easy running nitro. You know, it's not like you're in the Arma gang. Plug that battery in and then 1 out of, 50 times goes on fire. This is a little different. It's right across the street. Giant street over here. Huge traffic here in Staten Island, New York. You guys see this? Massive congestion all over congestion. Walk, okay. Oh, we're gonna run. Oh, what's up? Shout out to the Prius, shout out to the Prius. Running to my own Prius. I'm gonna get in, drink some juice, and start up the Yokomo. In my pursuit of finding why I have so much friction in the rear end on this GT4, I've taken it all apart. You could see the diff itself, you could see some of the dog bones still assembled, the 2-speed, the brake assembly, the pulley system. I'm going to move it. You can see right now, in this position, there's absolutely no friction coming from this entire center diff. So I'm thinking that maybe there's just too much pressure, being pulled like this when it's assembled. It's possible. So for now, I really can't determine if it's binding anywhere because it's spinning completely freely right now. So I think I'm going to put it back in the GT4 and I will have to test it out again. But I gotta say, it was not that difficult to remove this whole rear assembly on this RC. Really just a couple screws right over here that I have in this rear bulkhead support, and boom, it just came right out. This is how very good on-road touring cars are built. Easy access, serviceability. I did remove the rest of this and I did check, but for us, what really matters is there's no longer any binding here in the drivetrain. So going to just assemble it back and hopefully you'll be okay. If not, well, we're gonna come back to re-examine what we got going on. Maybe we're gonna need some removal of shims or trimming of parts. It's highly possible that over time, some of these plastics have expanded due to nitro oil and residue and fuel. It does tend to over time swell up the plastic. So it's possible that when it's completely assembled, there's just too much pressure and the parts cannot spin freely. So I'm going to put it back and we'll see how it is. Well, guys, the Nitro Gang has done it again. Check this out. Everything is assembled back in. It rolls much more smoothly and freely now. Look at that. Problem solved. One nitro at a time. The only way that we're gonna make nitro great again. Look at that. It rolls so good. Of course, the brakes are terrible. I have to rebuild this entire brake system. This brake cam rod is just really short. When I apply it, it doesn't really have enough throw for application of the brakes, but we'll get to that in another video. 2-speed, baby.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Here it goes, baby. So far, I'm alive. If you smell what the Nitro gang is cooking.
Your girl so fine, but her breath is like, whoa. She say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to.